Oh, hey, we're live.
Yes.
Are we good to go?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Backseat podcast. We said same time, same place last week. That was a lie. We're here about an hour late, but we got Henry here as usual, and then we also have the return of the dynamic duo of Kyle and Seth. How's it going, boys?
It's going good.
It is good.
Yes.
I missed y'all.
Yes.
I love seeing your beautiful faces.
Thank you.
I missed you too.
I missed your beautiful face as well.
Yes.
You guys are gonna make me blush.
I just noticed your mint green headphones. I like those, by the way.
Thank you. They're the color's a little muted, but they're like bright charger green in real life.
Nice.
Did
I
it
thought
charger
the
green?
I don't know. They're the razor green, but the thought was with my stuff, I've got a green guitar and I've got an orange amp, so I tried to keep that going throughout the rest of my stuff. Obviously, that didn't really work. So now I'm stuck with green headphones.
Yeah. Oh, it's literally called an orange amp. I didn't realize it literally says orange.
Yeah, they're great. Hey, Orange, sponsor us, please. All right.
I like it. Nice.
Thank you. Henry, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. Got everything done chores-wise, like last minute before we got on here, so.
Good job. You got your priorities straight.
Yeah.
Something like it. Did you finish the chicken sandwich in time?
I did, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the
good?
non-spicy version.
Yeah. I feel like Chick-fil-A is
What a
good,
weenie.
fast, or slow, no matter what. Like, you can just wolf it down and it's, like, fantastic.
Why am I being
Oh,
called out for
that's true.
Why am I being called out for the lack of spice?
Because the spice is the way to... With the chicken sandwich, in my opinion. Because then you get the deluxe, and you get the lettuce and the tomato.
Oh, why are you
No.
bashing on him? Don't hate on him though. It's
No.
it's
It's
all
not
good.
hate. It's
No,
not
no.
hate.
No,
This-
it's fine. I understand. I'm just like, I prefer the non-spicy flavor. It's just better.
That's fair. That's fair. At least do you get the deluxe at least, or are you the
Plain Jane.
just two pickles? It's just like the way SpongeBob makes the Krabby Patties, right? Just
Yep.
don't forget the pickles. Yeah.
I'm trying
The
to
squeaky pickles.
Yeah. No, I get
Well,
you.
like I said, it's great to have everybody here. Man, it's been a long time.
Yeah, how's
also-
it been going? How's the podcast? Who else have you had on? I missed like the last week or two, so I was curious if who else was popping in.
That's up to Henry. The guest episodes usually come when I'm not here. So Henry, who did you guys have on?
we had Mr. Brown, the Brown guy, otherwise known as my friend Faraz. He does streaming just like Kyle and we do. We had a friend reunion of my own on the day that Adam returned back from Ohio, but was too busy recuperating from the flight, and that was that. And then I think it's just been you and I since then. I'm going to quickly double check.
Yeah, because we skipped an episode 2 weeks ago. I mean, we were going for what, 10 weeks straight?
Yeah.
Yep. 12 weeks. Yep.
12.
Wait, last 3 months. Yeah, nice.
Holy crap,
It's a long time.
that is a long time.
That
Yeah,
is
we-
good.
Yeah, the guests have been awesome. We're just happy to have you guys back.
Yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a thought and then I lost it completely. So anybody else want to go ahead and start?
Yeah,
I
yeah, you're
heard you start it too, and then I heard us chime in, and I wish I knew what it was.
I'm still,
Man, I've been doing programming homework for the last week straight, and nothing worked. I just turned it in yesterday, and I'm like, it doesn't work. I don't care. Just tell me what's wrong.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's the tough part about programming is like once you get to the end and it just doesn't work, you can't do anything. Like, can you edit it? Can you go back and like change stuff, or is it like it's all stacked on each other, right? Like it all builds upon each other.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you can go back and change certain things, and when your program says, hey, there's an error here, you can go back and change it. But I worked on this thing for I think 8 hours straight yesterday, and for the last 3 hours was all troubleshooting one problem. I just kept running in circles, and I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah,
The annoying part was it worked on a program I had done earlier in the week that was the exact same thing, and it worked fine, and this one just didn't. So I mean, Ivy can attest. I about threw my chair through the window.
through the monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've not the same exact, like not nowhere near the same exact thing, but just like doing like those last minute essays for college or everything, you know, when you get to the end, you like forget how to write a sentence basically, and it's just like all fluff. You're just fluffing it up. Like you get to the end, you're short a page, so you got to go back and add the and then and this and that and all those little fluff words to make it keep going. It's just
and change that period to a 14-point font.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah. I always heard the trick is you could go into the search bar and type in the space to search for the spaces after the period, and then increase that to 14 point, and it just looks like a little bit of a bigger space, and like the teacher's not gonna know, but it like scoots all the words all over like a little bit, and it's like tabbing kind of. It's like a whatever, and it just yeah. Just the little things, just chip away at it, I guess. I don't know, but
I mean, especially in today's day and age, we've got to take any advantage of the resources we have.
Yeah. Back in the day, you could just write big, like, sorry, like but now you got to type the same way.
But didn't your teachers say that you had to have a certain amount of words per line, or they weren't gonna take it? Didn't they start saying that to you guys, or was that just my teachers? I had teachers that were like, you had to have 10 words per line, or you can't turn it in. Or like
line?
8 or like a certain number. I don't know what would be a good number, but like they said you have to have it this amount per line, or we're not gonna take it. It doesn't accept whatever.
I've never had that before. No.
So they word counted us somehow.
There was an amount of like lines in a paragraph that they made you that they required you to have.
True. 3 sentences in a paragraph, right?
It was like 4 or 5. And on the extreme end, it
4
was
or
like
5,
6 or 7, depending on the
I
teacher.
feel like it just keeps getting bumped up every single time. Like I hear about it like in English class. They're like, oh yeah, it's the whole page. Like it's a paragraph. Like I don't know. But I never had word count or anything like that per line. That's crazy. We had total word count, but like I didn't know, because like what if you just use like big words? Like, isn't that just?
Well, then props to you, dude. Good job for using big words, man.
I mean, I don't use big words, but if you do use big words and sound smart, doesn't that like cause a problem? Like,
I would assume it would. As somebody who uses big words to try to sound smart, absolutely.
Yeah, see, that's that fluff I was talking about. It's
They punish those who want to be verbose, who want to use and boast their vocabulary. It's not fun. It's not cool.
It's like I write Lord of the Rings when I do my papers. I spend like a paragraph describing a tree trunk. You get really into it. Like
that's my little nitpick about it, though. It's like whenever you go and write that essay, and you like they have those requirements of you. It's like you could condense your thoughts into like maybe a page or two, but they're like, no, it's gotta be 3 to 4 pages. You've got to write this much. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just fluff the paper up. I guess.
Yeah. They want you to get in. Yeah, it's like they want you to get in depth, but it's not. You said what you need to say. Like
Yep.
It gets.
I started condensing my stuff in college because I found out that if I fluffed it up too much, the teacher would be like, all right, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't think you do either. So I started making like 2 or 3 sentence paragraphs for like the essay portion of a test I had in I think a history class. Got an A, no problem, after a whole semester of struggling through them.
Yeah, there you go.
That was the answer.
Exactly.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. I always loved. So we in like the upper like the junior senior year business level classes. We do like these like case studies where it's like you pick a company, you do a full report on everything about them, their history, like everything, right? If they failed, if they succeeded, why, and you have to incorporate graphs into the thing. And you'd always you don't do the graphs. You just go and find a graph that supports the evidence you're trying to state. And I'd always take it, expand it to the full size of the page, and like, look, here's a page. Like, this is fine, it's okay. And they never said anything. Like, it's like, because they were older, so they had trouble reading it. So I figured they thought, oh yeah, he's just helping me out or something. Like, I'm doing something for him. I don't know. It just, it was. College was fun.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm almost done with college. I got my associate's degree finally. I think I have a little less than a year left now. I'm just so glad I don't have to write essays anymore. I'm in the part of my degree where it's just projects.
Yeah.
That's a fun time.
It is.
Yeah. Are you going to school for coding, Adam? It sounded like.
Oh God, no. This is a degree requirement. If I didn't have to take the class, I wouldn't.
Okay. So what's your major? What's your degree in?
Electrical engineering technology.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a hands-on version of electrical engineering. Instead of doing everything on paper and doing research and all that stuff, I get to actually work on stuff, which is nice.
That is cool. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you just like, what is? I honestly have no idea what electrical engineers do. Do you like wire light bulbs or like little like, microchips?
Yeah, I mean-
or like what's the scale we're talking here? Like, are you?
I mean, build, develop circuits. It could go from anything from R&D to process engineering and a manufacturing environment, which
Okay.
I really like. I work closely with the engineers at my old job, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Have you interned
Yeah.
yet?
What?
Have you interned yet?
I'm supposed to intern?
I mean, you can. It's something that you could like.
You get to intern.
Yeah.
Right. No, my work experience, I think, took the credits for that, for my degree, which is nice. Because I think DeVry makes you intern. So I was working for Stryker for like 2.5, 3 years.
Oh, okay. So it
For who?
coincided.
Yeah, definitely.
For who? Who'd you work for?
Stryker, medical manufacturing.
Oh, okay. I like literally first thing I thought was Stryker from X-Men, the evil guy from that like controls Wolverine. Like he's
Crap,
out
that
there.
would have been a good joke.
That would have been pretty cool. Like, you type in you're programming Wolverine's adamantium or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh God, I could barely program a game of blackjack.
Sorry, yeah, you're not a programmer. I keep saying that. Sorry.
No, it's fine. That's just what's on my mind right now. It's the only class I'm taking this 8 weeks. I hate it to death. Every week I want to throw something somewhere.
See, it wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the fact that you're doing object-oriented programming, which is like
Yeah, Yeah.
horrible programming.
yeah, and I've got a 4.0, and I think this might be my first B at DeVry, and I'm not very happy about it.
That's
No.
unfortunate. I'm sorry, my man.
It's okay. I don't think I could have come at a better class. I think if any class, they're like, okay, you could probably get a B in this. It's this one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some water.
Okay, have fun.
No, you're good. Yeah, I had a decent start and ish to college, but then after that, like after you get your first bad grade, it was like, all right, like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
all just, it just removes. Or actually, sorry, more like that was more like high school. Like when I got into high school, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get good grades, and I got my first B in Spanish 3. I remember. Miss Armstrong. Yeah, it's just like she had the scooter and she like skated, like roll around on the scooter. She was nice. She was no problem with her. I just like, I don't know. I didn't get it, or I didn't know if I studied it. Whatever. Got my
But
first
after that,
polo.
it's not that big a deal anymore. Is that what you're
It's
saying?
essentially I
Tu
mean,
no
nobody looks-
comprendes.
So no, I'm not even gonna try.
Hablando español, what
You
are we
can.
doing?
Yo
No
no
comprendo.
comprendo.
Yo no,
Or just no comprendo.
no comprendo.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh no.
We've switched, Henry. Yeah, now we're doing the whole podcast in a different language.
I walked into Los Mexicanos.
Yeah, you gotta keep up.
I knew enough Spanish to tell a cab driver in Cancun where to go. My parents didn't speak Spanish, then I lost all of it immediately. That was a rough trip in Mexico, man. I've only been there once. I don't really want to go back.
You say you went to Cancun?
Yeah, this is in high school. I think it was my senior year. Junior going
Yeah.
into senior year. My parents got me really drunk and I passed out by the pool. Got sun poisoning.
Oh.
Sun poisoning? You mean heat exhaustion
Wow.
or sun poisoning?
No. It's a sunburn so bad you develop blisters.
So second degree
Ah.
Yeah.
burn. Yep.
Often referred to as sun poisoning. Yeah, it was awful. And I still don't let my parents forget that they did that to me.
Yeah.
They
should have, like-
down.
Yeah, they should have done the, like they put like their hand across your chest or something like that. They make like something going on, draw an S on your chest with a sunscreen, turn you into Superman.
And they could have done that on my back very easily, and they didn't. So I'm happy about that. But that would have been a lot funnier.
That would have been, yeah. At least there wouldn't have been a joke with it, besides just like, oh yeah, you're in pain. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Well, the joke now is my parents let me drink whenever now because they feel so bad about that. Apparently, I was being unbearable. I don't know how anybody could describe me as unbearable, but
No, not at all. Hey, I came back
no.
for the second round of the podcast, man. You're not unbearable. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Kyle and I, we actually went to Cancun a long time ago. When was that, bro? I was like young, so I don't remember too well.
I think he may have been like 4 or 5. I maybe like 7, 7 or 8.
Yeah. So
Maybe
I mean, it was a
6, 7.
it was a while back. Yeah. All I remember was Hard Rock Cafe,
Yeah.
and
Good time. We had a good time.
yeah, we went to Cheats and did you go to Cheats and
We did not pass out drunk and get sun poisoning
at the age of
like
5
someone
and 7.
I know.
Yeah.
You can't see it yet, Seth, but I just posted a video, like related but tangential. I saw a video of a dude driving into Mexico, like super late at night, right? He's already like past the border checkpoint, and he's run into like a checkpoint, a checkpoint at a light.
I'm watching it.
Yeah,
I've seen that where he tries to get he almost gets carjacked, right? And he like hops the curb and just swerves like out of there.
He's just like, "Fuck, we're out of here." He's not today. Not today.
I have not seen that. Can you send that or post that somewhere in the
I
Discord?
saw
It's
that.
in the show notes, right above the channel.
Ooh, I don't know why I saw that. I didn't see the original video, but somehow my YouTube suggestions got to that, and it was it was a guy analyzing it and saying why he was like a self-defense guy, and he was like, this is what you do when you get carjacked in Mexico. And I was like, well, I hope that doesn't happen too frequently, but at least to me. But it was crazy. Like it was like right through the border, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, it was. You should be able to see it in the show notes and posts, right above the channel.
Yeah.
That video is kind of crazy, isn't it? Oh my god.
It's nutty because the whole reason that they're specifically trying to carjack him is because trucks to the cartel are super valuable, like super valuable for trafficking and traversing.
Wow, I just watched
terrain.
that. It's crazy.
It's nutty, and the dude has enough situational awareness to be like, something's not right here, and then you can just hear him go cartel. You're like, okay, cool, it's about to kick off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the fact it was right on the other side of the border. Like that's the scary part, man. Like you just never. That's why you don't drive to Cancun. You fly over all of everything. just get out, get away.
For anyone that cares to follow along with us, I posted the link in the chat for you people. It is quite the experience.
Props to the driver too.
Yep.
To get out of that situation well, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have handled that well at all. I'd have been like, just take it. See you guys. I'll walk.
Well,
But then that's when they take you too. Then they're like,
it's like
Come on.
they probably either would have killed him or took him, just something like taken, but no Liam Neeson to save you.
yeah. I think the video I watched, it was a guy, it's like a self-defense guy saying how he made the right decisions, like in the right amount of time, like what he did. He analyzed the decision, whatever, like he made the right call. But I don't know, thinking that fast in a scenario like that, just off the blue, that's kind of intimidating.
Yep.
I don't know.
Thankfully, we don't have to run into situations like that. But when we just pray that we are ready when it comes. That fight or flight instinct just boom right in.
I mean, I'm just not driving to Mexico. I'm just gonna.
Honestly.
That's just.
Yeah.
That's the right answer here.
Yeah.
The video that I found it from was from a channel called Abba and Preach, and the way that they were describing it is like, hey, if every one of the locals is like, people don't stop at red lights here, we just run through them because it's not safe. You're like, but where I'm from, we stop at red lights, and then you see a bunch of people like standing on the sidewalk at a red light. You're like, all right, I'm going. You're like, nope, not today. I'm not getting carjacked. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, down in have you ever been to Mexico, Henry, to like Cancun or Cabo or anything like that?
In passing, when flying to Cuba, we didn't stay more than like an hour or two in transition. But that was like years ago. I was probably like 12, 13. Wouldn't remember.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and like if you stay in the resorts and stuff, it's like not. It's they don't want people to not come because of human trafficking and cars being nabbed. So yeah, they try and keep it to a minimum. But no.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was when we were there. The drive from the airport to the resort and back, two of the most terrifying experiences of my life.
Dude, yeah. That's
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die. I'm just watching it. I asked him like, so what are the laws here? And he goes, oh, those are guidelines. They're not laws.
Oh, hit you with
Jeez.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, he hit me with
Strong recommendations.
that. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, we
It's weave. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
yeah. Yeah, the like even just like the traffic laws and stuff. Like when you see I see those videos of the like the traffic intersections over in like the like any I don't know what specific country, but like more like Asian countries and stuff, where they just literally run the roads together and they figure it out. Like that's just all it is. Like there's no stop sign, stop light, there's no stop anything. It's go.
Sounds like I-35.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But it's crazy because it was a guy like analyzing it. Apparently the way people like do it is they just kind of figure it out. Like you just naturally don't hit anybody. And I don't get it because I've naturally hit people before in my car. So, but maybe I was on my phone or something. I don't know. It just seems very stressful.
I mean,
it
to
seems
be
stressful.
fair- Yeah, I mean, to be fair, dude, we just came back from Belize. We rode golf carts around like all around the island, and there was like all those little 4-point intersections in the city, and like people are just going and just whatever. It's just kind of a vibe thing. There's only width enough for like one car, but like everyone just gets to go just fine. So like it's everyone moves. Like you kind of just go with the flow. It's really interesting.
That's what I said. It just works, right? Like you just don't.
I don't know.
For some reason, it's just inherent. Like it just flows really well. I don't know.
Isn't that like the Autobahn? I don't even know if that's true, right? The Autobahn in Germany or whatever, like the no speed limits on the highway.
Yeah, that's true.
I think there are actually there are speed limits on there, right? Because I think it's a myth that there's no speed limits, right? You just drive as fast as you want.
I think, yeah.
I don't. Okay, last time I looked it up, it was the way it worked is it's like 4 or 5 lanes, something. I'm sure someone can tell better, but it was like 4 to 5 lanes, and right lane is the slow lane, or left lane. One of the sides is the slow lane, but the left, like the far side, is like go as fast as you want.
Only around an eighth of the Autobahn has no speed limit.
Okay.
Oh,
So
A third is limited to 81 miles per hour or 130 kilometers, and the rest has a variable speed limit. So pay attention.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's interesting. Okay.
yeah, but I was just this guy talking about it. He was like, yeah, like I was on there with him like in a minivan, like I was visiting, and like the one thing everybody said is if you're on the part with no speed limit, just stay in the right lane. Like don't go in the left lane because people come, going like 100, like 150, 200 miles an hour, and they don't slow down. They don't have time to slow down. So like if you're trying to get in an accident, go over. That's pretty much the way he said it. Like it's just.
If you have a death wish, get over.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yet again, sounds like
That's crazy.
I-35.
I get it. Yeah.
I-35.
Dude,
Flower mound.
35, man.
That road's brutal.
I drive it every day for work, and I hate it so much.
I used to, man. I feel you. It's gotten better. It's gotten better, but like, still, it's a little bit. Yeah.
Man, there's one exit up in Denton. The on-ramp is on the left side. Of course, I'm hitting 90 in the left lane, whatever. And man, that on-ramp sucks. I just get like, what the hell? What the hell just went behind me? And then you get another person just
Yes, dude.
slam on your brakes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
look at the ramp.
Can we all agree? Do any of us collectively follow like the 35 mile per hour speed limit on the actual turning part of the on ramp? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the one suggested speed limit in my opinion, because it's like it's kind of comically slow. I don't know. I just feel like it's a little too slow.
There's a turn radius down on 75 if you're heading south towards Dallas, and you're going east to PGBT. That's 55, and I'm like, if you really wanted to, you could take that thing going like 70, and you'd be fine. But there's always some
I
person...
have taken it going 70,
Exactly.
and I'm fine.
Exactly. It's just like there's always that one person that's going like 20 under that though, because they're like, I want to be safe, and I'm like,
Exactly.
please move.
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like I don't know.
Yeah, the only time they followed that speed limit is in Oklahoma. Oh, those Oklahoma Highway Patrol, man, they're no joke.
Dude,
Ooh,
brutal.
I hate them so much. Speed trapping
going-
constantly.
Going west in Texas is bad because you have like 85 and then 35 and going
Yeah.
through the towns.
Yep.
But there's no, they don't really sit there too often from when I went. But like I went up to Oklahoma a couple weekends back and it was like 60 and they'd slow you down to like 30 miles an hour, sometimes 20, going through these middle of nowhere towns, and there's all the cops and they're watching, ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
got their lights.
Sniper positions, right?
Seriously, yeah. There's snipers looking at it's stupid, man. Yeah.
That's how it is kind of coming into my street. Seth, you haven't been neither of you have been to my place before, but Henry has. You know where it hits 20 mile an hour?
Yep.
It's right there coming right off the highway. That is the
Yep.
hardest 20 mile an hour ever.
I despise it so
I hate
much. I've deliberately, every time we go over there to hang out, I deliberately try to find a way around that exit. Just
There's really not one.
there's not. There's not a good one, at least. It's just sad.
Could go and exit up and then hit Bonnie Bray and come back, but you still have to hit that 20 miles an hour somewhere.
It's awful.
It's a huge
Yeah.
pain. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just yeah. There's a little segment of, if you go George Bush to 75 on the far side. If you're going, when you take that turn, it says 35 is the suggested speed limit.
Mhm.
But after you make you go straight, and it's a sharp turn, and you're up still on the height of George Bush, which is, whatever, 50 feet in the air.
Mhm.
And then it's 75 is ground level, and it literally is like a roller coaster. Like, you can gas it, and you just boom, and you go straight down. Yeah, you hit the road going 75 easy. It's just
You start
Yeah.
zooming.
yes. Of
Yeah,
course, I don't do that at rush hour at all or anything like that to cut people off. That doesn't, no, not at all. Yeah,
No, but when
only late at night.
Clear out. Yeah.
But what if you
Yeah.
got a guy going in the other lane? It's gonna be like really, really slow, and maybe if you do it, you can just kind of easily just
We're not here to talk about my driving record, okay? Let's
We can,
True.
though. Do you want to?
we don't want to.
let's just.
It
We don't
says here
like it.
on the 25th of May, you went 25 over. Is that correct?
Disturbingly close to accurate, but I'm just gonna.
Wow.
I'm gonna swerve around that one. Yeah, that's. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah,
All right, I'll respect the pun.
thank you. I try. Yeah. No 25 over. No 25 over. It was a cop waiting for me to leave a school zone, or leave and then enter again, and it was this weird little thing in high school, and I got caught for going 20 over. It was yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No.
But I was slowing down to the school zone, but technically I was going 40 in a 20. So,
You
I
can
know.
kill children like that, right? I'm just kidding.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just messing with you. I've
No,
gotten
yeah.
a speeding ticket for going, I think, 18 over the speed limit. I was late to work one day. I worked at a sub shop, and I was supposed to be there right at opening. And I get pulled over, and I show up, and nobody's there. Not even the manager who was supposed to have opened the store 3 hours.
Oh, that's
earlier.
awful.
What?
Oh, I was so mad.
It's not
So
even
me and
worth
one of my me and one of the other employees just hung out in my car for like 4 hours until the owner could get there and unlock the store.
Dude.
4 hours late?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
She never showed up. Like we're like, I don't know what she's doing. Apparently, the security cameras caught her doing some not very good stuff after closing the night before. So
Well, I guess I'll share my speed story, but I do want to hear if you don't, you know what she was doing at the whatever
I'm
store.
not
you were
allowed
at?
to say it on Twitch.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, anyways,
That's
Wait,
not
there were
very
some
I will then
weird
continue.
friends in the steel.
and I'll share my speeding. I was caught going 16 over. I was late for work, and the road off the highway goes from 70 to what you're saying, Seth, to 70 to 45. And I came off the left lane. There was a guy going 45 the speed limit, and I needed to get in the right lane. I spun up to 60, cut him off. I cut off the cop, and he pulled me over.
Was a cop?
I cut off the cop, and he put his lights. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, this guy was. I was literally thinking, oh man, this guy's going way too slow. I'm just gonna speed up and pass him. So I went 15 over, and I got whatever. Got rid for it.
Was that on the way to UTD, Kyle?
That was on the way to the first State Farm job I had with Blake,
Oh.
sophomore year of college. That was
Okay.
6 years ago.
That makes sense. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully my job now, it's like there's not a set time I have to be in, so like there'll be some times where I'll be running late and literally my boss will be like, dude, just don't speed. Like just don't get a ticket. Like that's the
Yeah,
one
that
thing you
makes
have to
everything
do.
worse.
Yeah, if you get a ticket, I'm gonna fire you. Like it's like it's like one of those where it's like, dude, don't be an idiot. Like you're fine. So thankfully they're cool about that part of it.
I
No.
rolled into work about an hour late a few weeks ago because I blew a tire on 35.
Ooh.
Dude, you
know-
at 35, you at 35, man.
Wow, there's some.
You got a vendetta.
Man, it sucks. It sucks. I hate it. But I blew a tire, and of course that was the one day I wore a gray
All my
shirt.
homies hate I-35.
100 degrees outside. I
Oh,
showed up just looking awful. I changed the tire on the side of the road, and I come in, I'm just drenched in sweat. I walked in, my boss is sitting behind the bar, taking care of a customer. He just looks at me and starts laughing. I go, "Don't start, Tim," and just walked to the back and cleaned up as much as I could.
oh man. Yeah, there was one time in high school I don't know if you guys did the same, but I know Kyle and I were of the team of people or the lifestyle of people that would plan out every minute of waking up to get to school because we could drive and we knew how close we were. So because of that, we maximize our sleep, right?
Yep.
It was optimized, right?
Amen.
Like, all right, if I leave at 8:51, I'll find the parking spot, but 8:53, it'll be taken, right? It's like really, yeah. So there was a time when I left and I left my house, and when I got in the car, it started like pouring rain. It was just downpouring the entire time I got there. And I was in my car waiting to go inside, and it was like I was like counting down the minutes because I knew how long I had to take to get to class so I wouldn't be late. And I counted and I waited and I waited and I waited as long as I could, and I just had to bite the bullet. I didn't have an umbrella. And it was raining so hard by the time I got to school, like it literally looked like I'd showered with everything on, backpack included. It was so bad. And I got into class, and Mr. O, Kyle, it was choir aide. He took a look at me. He's like, dude, what happened?
Yeah.
And that was the worst part. Sorry, it stopped raining like 5 minutes after I got into class entirely. So everyone looked at me like I jumped into the toilet or like something like that. It was just like, what happened? So he literally gave
Went
me
to the locker
full-
room and like just gave you a full body, like full wash down, like really quick.
Yeah, it was so bad. So he was a great teacher. He gave me an hour and 30 minutes, and I went to the private teacher bathroom, and on the little hair dryer, I went through each section of my clothing and went through and like dried off it was like a little personal dryer, and went through and dried off all my clothing, and it was fine. But yeah, just being late I feel like it just always makes everything worse.
Man, I had a really bad habit of being late while I was at Oklahoma State. I think it was like one of my last days there because I left after my sophomore year. My fraternity volunteered me. I didn't volunteer. They volunteered me to do this leadership conference down in the Union. I lived a walking distance of like 20 minutes, and I woke up super late. And it was pouring rain, so I drove my car all the way around to the student union, and I started running in, and it's the big stone steps out there that are kind of polished and real slick when they get wet.
Ah, okay.
And my ass just went,
Ooh.
and I soaked. I smacked my head on the ground, and I walked in just looking. I was dressed up too because it was a leadership.
Oh,
Dude.
And I walked in, they went, "What happened to you?" I'm like, "I don't really want to talk about it, but it's wet outside."
Man.
ooh, that's rough.
Rock
Yeah.
slippery when wet.
Did you
Yeah,
get put on example as like how to not prepare for the leadership conference or anything like that, or was it just like did they just brush it off?
They just brushed it off, but I wish they would have at this point.
Yeah,
Maybe I would have gotten my stuff together a little quicker. But
yeah.
here I am now. Now I have to really make sure I'm early to everything. I use this as
Yeah.
a learning moment. So,
Yeah, there was a few times like that. I mean, Kyle and I, we always used to just discuss the latest we left for school and the latest we arrived there with the amount of time to spare. It was like a competition, right? It was like, oh yeah, but I left with 5 minutes before class. I left 3 minutes before class. Oh, okay. Like, yeah.
Competing over here.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
high school.
you know,
High school. Yeah. Good
I don't
times.
miss
dude,
high
that
school.
sleep is that sleep's essential, man. You got to get your 8 hours.
But see,
Like,
the problem is with our I don't even know, like our path that we took, we had to hit the light, or if we missed it, we were basically gonna be late. If we could hit that one light, then we were okay. So we could never really plan it out for sure.
yeah. Oh no, that's where you. I learned from you. I went to school on you, Kyle, and you can cut through the neighborhood
Oh yeah,
and
the
go down.
neighborhood.
Yeah. No school zone, no nothing, man. Just 30 miles an hour, double wide road.
But see, it takes
Nice.
longer. It takes longer though, so you got to make a decision. You know, it's the guaranteed like 8 minutes or the potential of like a 3-minute trip. So,
Sure.
what you going for?
Maybe that's why
Gotta
we were
roll
late so much.
You gotta roll the dice.
Maybe we're just unlucky.
See, I was
Yeah,
just the
I
poor,
Go ahead.
I was just the poor student that was just like, you know what? If I knew exactly when I needed to leave. It was like let's say I had class at like 9 or whatever. I knew that if I left at like let's say 8:27, I would get there on time with enough time to spare. I could maximize my sleep. But if I overslept by even like 2 minutes, I was like, all right, back to bed. just completely skip the class. Just like, no, what? Don't care. I'm going back to bed. Optimize that sleep pattern. Absolutely.
I still do that stuff.
Yeah, no, dude, that's how I felt in college about doing like starting to study and all that stuff. All like the jokes about it, they are like that was me. That's exactly what I would do. Is I start studying at 8 o'clock. Oh, it's 8:05. I missed it. I gotta wait to 8:30. Okay, or 9 o'clock. You know, it's another hour. What's the big deal?
Yeah, and then you're like me and start staying up all night and taking naps during the day. And usually you wouldn't stay up all night. You'd pass out around 6 o'clock, miss your first 2 classes consistently.
Oh no, don't worry. I was in all that too. That was
Yeah.
good times.
That last statement was pretty accurate. It kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Kind of hurt a little bit.
Y'all know Andrew, right? I know
Yeah.
Seth does.
I have heard of Andrew, but I've never met him.
Yeah, he and I went to college together. That's how we know each
Okay.
other. So he got me into
Cool.
that routine. I blame him.
Okay.
I blame myself.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like, I
just don't
could
want
have
it to
done
be
it.
on me. Oh, I could have. There was a time when I started going to bed at 8 o'clock. It was
Whoa.
great. I had no social life at that
Dude,
point.
bedtime's in 15 minutes, man. We gotta cut the
Oh
shit.
no, I don't do that now. Hell,
Wait.
I'm up at like 3 still.
I tuned out, tuned back in 8 in the morning or 8 in the 8 at night.
Depends. What time period we talking
Yeah,
here?
fair enough. You know what? Fair enough.
There was a few weeks where I went to bed at like 8 o'clock p.m. and then it would go another few weeks and I'd be going to bed at 8 a.m. Cause I just stayed up all night. I had nothing better to do. Couldn't sleep. Why not?
I blame video games and no self-discipline.
Yep, that's the big one. That is absolutely a big one.
Yeah. That's
Wait, which one?
Oh, the video games and no.
Well, more of the second one, but
No, you said, oh, definitely that. And then I was like, which one? Video games or no self-discipline? Which one was to you is the bigger problem?
Let's see. I got into Skyrim, so definitely the video games.
Skyrim? Okay.
Yeah.
Modded New
I
Vegas.
can remember that later. Bro,
Modded
New
New
Vegas. Ooh, that's a great one.
That's the one killer for me, at least.
I still have never played New Vegas.
dude, I've never played any of the Fallouts, man. I'm still,
What? For the both of you? Excuse me?
Oh, me?
nothing, man.
No,
I'm
no,
me.
no, you and I are cool. We're good. I'm talking these two. Come on.
Yeah, I've been talking about this guy for a while, man.
Yeah, are you here for me too, Kyle? Or am I right here?
Yeah, right here, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
This
yeah.
guy.
Hey, don't.
I've
Watch
been
yourself.
telling this guy to play Fallout for a while.
You've been telling me to play a lot of games for a while,
Yeah.
but I've heard Fallout's really good. Yes. Is New Vegas the best, Henry? I'm assuming. Is that why you?
No, it's just like okay. In the time period of like middle school, back when like COD zombies were like the thing, you know, you had what was that British YouTuber, Syndicate, Pro Syndicate, doing
Yeah, I know
140 zombie round things. You also had the other people on the other side of the FPS playing like New Vegas and Fallout 3, and you're like, oh, okay, in tandem.
Gotcha.
And
So what's
then-
better?
And then there was Skyrim too.
So what's the best Fallout game?
Couldn't tell you, man. That would depend on you. Kyle's telling me 3, I think.
I am
Yeah.
telling you.
I was
Yeah,
curious.
it's
Like,
going to be
I was just trying, maybe stir the pot a little bit. One.
I don't know.
There,
I don't
but-
know what I don't know if anyone's I don't know who's watching, out there, but but if they have an opinion, yeah, I think 3 is better.
I'll argue anybody who thinks 4 is the best is brain dead. It is okay. The story doesn't compel you
Wow.
to care about the main characters.
But Fallout, man, Fallout New Vegas. I'm starting to relive like the New Vegas moments, man, dude. I also haven't played the DLC, so
Oh, see, I can gripe on you
think
for that.
I think that could be I think my cracks are forming in my argument, so I may have to play New Vegas again with the DLC to make my full opinion.
I
We'll
mean,
see.
New Vegas is only $10 on Steam, and the thing with all the DLCs is only 20. So that's I'm gonna add that to the list. That might not be a bad idea.
It's
Dude.
definitely worth it.
Dude, problem isn't money for me anymore, man. Like, I shelled out so much at the last Steam
Be nice.
whatever sale. Yeah, it's like I got Shadow of Mordor and all that stuff for like $5 a piece. I was like, this is awesome, and it's just I just don't play them. I don't know why. I just don't.
No interest.
Yeah, I hoard Steam games.
No, there's a desire to be interested.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it this way: like, I know if I start playing it, I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna want to keep playing it and spend a lot of time on it. Right? It's like, yeah, like I'm gonna shell a good, finish the game, pour more stuff into it, but I don't know if I want to do that. And starting it seems like a lot of work because I gotta get into it, and I don't know. It's just
I'll say that it is a giant time sink. So if you have better things to do, you should be doing that. But it's like if I've
Yeah, I
had
agree.
like an hour or 2 to kill, it's whatever. I've waited like enjoy the time.
I've been playing Red Dead 2 the last
Good game.
2 or 3 weeks, and I play like an hour and a half, like hour maybe like every night or so, maybe an hour. I'm trying to get through it. It's so long, dude.
There's so
It's-
much content.
It's so long. I love the game, dude. I have to it's so good, man. It's so good.
yeah. Yeah. Speaking of like time sinks, I saw. Did you guys see? Was it yesterday or whatever? Dune, the Dune movie coming out, finally got a poster released for it with everybody on and everything. I made a agreement. I think it was with
Okay.
Kyle to read the book before the movie comes out, and now there's a date posted for the movie, and now there's a poster posted for the movie, and now that's going to be my time sink, is I actually have to, because I have to finish it before it comes out. Like, I don't want to be that guy, like I don't know, it's just yeah.
You mean you're gonna be the only person in the world who hasn't read Dune? and
Yes, man.
the movie?
Yes,
Is that what you're
it's a
telling me? You that
requirement.
guy?
Yeah, it's like the
One dude.
it's like it's your little stamp card or like ticket please, and if you don't have Dune, you're done. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I understand.
I don't even know what that is. So I know Crispy
Dune?
talks about it. Yeah. I don't know. Never heard of it before. I know one of our friends talks about it rather
What are you
frequently.
doing,
He
man?
loves it greatly, but
It's like a sci-fi what's the word? Universe. I can't think of the word.
Dystopia?
No. It's like Lord of the Rings. There's multiple books, and it's like a sci-fi world, but it's like the classic one. It's like the staple. It's the staple for
I mean, like a sci-fi, kind of like an epic.
epic. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a sci-fi epic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Epic
there's a-
sci-fi
Yeah.
series, Lord.
its own language, its own words. There's a It's like all that stuff, right? It was one of the ones to first do the whole sci-fi thing.
Hmm.
I think it came out in like the 60s or 70s. I don't really know exactly when, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either, actually.
they made a movie way back in the 80s, I believe. But it was the
David
first.
Lynch.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's decent. But this one is Villanueva, however you say it, and he's done a lot of good sci-fi stuff in the past, like Arrival and stuff like that. So
The
Blade
only...
Oh, Arrival was great.
All right.
Blade Runner 2049. Did you see 2049, Adam? Blade
Yeah.
Runner?
No,
I
It's a
did.
good-
It was
I need
good.
to.
He did-
That's on the list.
He did Prisoners.
Prisoners. Nah.
That's a
So-
good.
He said
That's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Yeah, it's
Intense.
Wolverine, whatever his name is,
Hugh
and
Jackman.
Jackman.
and Jake Gyllenhaal. So
Oh,
it's Donnie
really?
Darko and Wolverine going head to head the entire time.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So
All right. You got me piqued interest on that at least.
it's a mystery thriller. It's pretty solid actually. There's no sci-fi anything to it whatsoever. It's a straight
Okay.
mystery thriller. Humans
It's intense.
running around doing stuff, but yeah.
Fair enough.
And he did Arrival, right, Kyle? Was I?
Oh yeah. That's like his best one, dude. It's great.
Yeah. You've
is-
seen Arrival, right, Adam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. If you like it, man, if you like that style where it's kind of like mysterious, like very like these big shots of stuff going on, or it's
Mhm.
very. You should watch 2049 or watch the Blade Runner series. It's like
I
drama
should.
sci-fi.
I should. I'm kind of mad I haven't watched that yet. It's just always been on the back.
They're interesting. They're different.
Yeah.
2049
Yeah.
was
Harrison
recent,
Ford,
right?
that's Harrison Ford, right?
It's two. Yeah.
It's Harrison Ford. Which, by the way,
And Gosling in the next one, right?
Yeah, it's Gosling and Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So to make sure we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You got something?
Jared Leto's in it, isn't he? He's the bad guy, right?
Zach's asking if they announced Chronicle 2.
They did.
Ooh,
Didn't
they
they?
did?
I don't know. He's asking.
I heard about that. Not the date, but I heard that someone said that it was coming out.
How do you guys feel about Chronicle 1?
Never saw it.
I liked
What?
it.
It's
I thought it was good. It had a good indie. It felt like an indie movie.
yeah. It was Paranormal Activity meets whatever.
No, it
not-
was much better than Paranormal Activity.
well, it was the
man.
style, the vlog style.
Dude, it's
that's
the
what I
Green
meant.
Goblin.
Vlog style.
Oh,
or whatever
you
it's
mean
called.
you mean
Yeah,
like
it's a
shaky
good-
cam?
Shaky cam, yeah. Docu
person.
film.
Was it a
Docu
good
film
use of
that it is.
shaky cam? Or was it like the
Better,
wobble?
better. It was okay. It wasn't
Well,
bad.
it's not. I wouldn't say it's shaky cam. It's like documentary style, right? The kid's filming the whole thing. That's what it is.
I don't think so.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
I don't think so.
crap.
The whole thing, man. All right, time for a rewatch. I
Yeah,
guess,
rewatch
man.
Chronicle.
I used
yeah.
to watch that one a bunch too, dude. Man, I'm surprised I don't know this one better.
Wait. Chronicle,
I used
is
to
that the
love
one
that
where the
movie.
kids get superpowers?
They touch the rock, yeah, and they get superpowers, and the one goes evil.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I finally remember it now. Yeah, that's a great movie.
And yeah. Oh, you have seen it.
I have seen it. It
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
immediately ring a bell for me. It's
Cool.
been a while.
That's what I'm saying, man. Okay, when did the first one come out? Hold on.
It was like it was I think it was 2000s actually. I don't even think it was 2010.
No, it
Chronicle
couldn't have
came out.
been.
Huh.
It was a while ago, I think.
It came out in 2012.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because I remember watching it like somewhere near.
Oh, here's what I found the genre too. They have a specific name.
What is it?
It's a found footage science
That's it,
fiction
that's-
thriller film.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because it's footage. Like he's like has the camera and
Yeah.
it's document or whatever. Yeah, docu style. I don't know what to call it, but that's what I meant.
Found
by
footage.
Yeah, that's what I meant by
That's
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's cool.
Not anything
Blair Witch
like
Project.
Blair Witch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Blair Witch. Yeah, thank you. I was gonna bring that up. I would be like, it's
Wait.
like Blair Witch.
Yeah, is Paranormal Activity found footage? Maybe I'm thinking of Blair Witch.
No, it's got the cameras.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
guess it is. You know,
I don't
like-
know, because found footage is technically like somebody would have picked up this like
Yeah,
camcorder
that's
or
true.
something and then delivered it and like movie produced.
I go to the bathroom.
Kind of like VHS. If you guys have ever seen VHS,
Mhm.
I have
Yeah,
not, but I've heard about it.
it is a really dumb, really bloody horror kind of anthology thing. There's a bunch of horror shorts that have an overarching story.
What was that shitty Skype horror movie?
Oh, Unfriended.
Unfriended.
Yeah, that's on my list on a streaming service
Unfriended.
somewhere. I
Unfriended.
wanted to watch it.
I watched it. It is one of the most garbage movies out there. It is like the most like campy like vengeful, like 13 Reasons Why vengeful kind of thing movie
Oh.
out there where it's like, I was wronged, so I'm gonna get my vengeance through Skype. And I'm just like, excuse me, what? What is the
We need an
premise for
updated
this
version of
movie?
Discord.
It's like, what is the premise of this movie? Why? No.
Oh, I
way.
saw the new Suicide Squad. If you guys
Really?
did
You did? Is it good?
that. Yeah, I really liked it.
Dude, I need to. Maybe I should watch that tonight.
It's on HBO Max. Do you have HBO Max?
I do have HBO Max. Okay, 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Not too bad. Like 84K votes. It's pretty.
The new Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah.
I thought it
James
was
Gunn,
great.
man. James Gunn's just the god at quirky superhero movies. That's his specialty, apparently.
Yeah, it felt like Guardians. That's the only thing that threw me off. But once I was like, oh right, it's James Gunn. I'm like, I didn't really expect anything different from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I will be right back.
I was talking to Orion offhanded about the movie too, and he was like, the way that, and Orion's pretty picky about movies because he's like, he nitpicks the crap out of them. So when he was
Is that with
watching the
everything?
what?
He does that with everything.
Mostly. But when he was nitpicking the trailer, he was talking to me about it. He's like, you know what? I actually have a little bit of hope for this one because they didn't edit it to spoil anything. Like it was well done. I'm like, you know what? All right, high praise from Orion means it's probably gonna be good.
My favorite actor ever is in that movie. He doesn't last very long.
John Cena.
Yeah,
Peter Capaldi.
yeah, Crispy. James Gunn is the guy with the claims against him. However, most people are defending him, saying like those are mostly just false allegations. I'm not gonna have an opinion on it. Just that's what I know.
Like what stuff?
Apparently,
James Gunn.
he has some not safe for POS allegations against him regarding workplace etiquette and stuff like that. But that's beside the point. His movies are great.
Oh,
Like
James
recently?
Gunn. We're still on
Like
James
recent
Gunn.
stuff?
Yeah.
More recent stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I just heard about
What
his
did you
tweet
think the
from
Scooby-Doo? Go ahead.
10 years ago. No, I was just saying that I just
Yeah.
heard about his tweets 10 years ago. I didn't hear anything else besides that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all
no,
I've heard.
not the tweets. Recent allegations against him.
Oh man, that's not good.
But I don't think that's actually the case. I'll be right back.
He did the Scooby-Doo live action movie. I think at least the first one. I think he did the
Really?
second one. Yeah. He
Dude,
wanted
I
to make
heard-
it rated R.
I heard that. That's what I was gonna say. Is I heard the original cut came out as rated R, and they had to tone it down to PG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a damn
Apparently-
shame. That would have been great.
Yeah, I would love to see like Fred just dropping some F bombs every time something happens, or anything like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Give me just a scene of Shaggy smoking pot, just so we know.
Yeah.
I just wanna
Scooby snacks.
Scooby
Yeah,
snack.
exactly.
Yeah. That's actually kind of a good idea. Like a very adult Scooby Doo, like a new adult take on it. That's gonna be kind of interesting.
I'm with you. I think it would be awesome. They did the same thing with Harley Quinn on HBO Max and made it animated. And I think if Warner Brothers weren't such I don't know the word, wimps, we'll say, I think they should do it. It's been
That
really
was tasteful, Adam. That was very
Yeah.
tasteful. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had another word. I don't know. I'm not firing on all cylinders today. I think that's pretty apparent.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Nah, it's I'm glad. I think the first one that kind of did that was, or at least that I remember, was Deadpool, where when it came out that it was rated R, I was like, yes, like they can actually just do whatever they want, make it as whatever they want to be. I was so pumped for it, and it was like I still love both Deadpools. I think they're really,
Dude,
really
it
good
ended up
film.
being the biggest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. I love Deadpool.
But it got passed recently.
Bye.
I think Joker passed it.
Really?
I think
Wait,
so.
really?
Another
I mean,
great.
say-
Really?
Hold on.
You've got to be joking.
Let's.
Sorry, guys, I got a poet on these noobs.
Let me
But
Google.
same. I mean,
This is
same
the
concept
highest
though.
grossing
Like,
R-rated movie. That's,
I know Passion of the Christ used to be up there a while ago.
Yep, it did. It did.
Joker grossed over $1 billion. Nice.
1 billion.
Oh, then yeah.
I'm looking at one. I don't know how It's from thenumbers.com. Number 1, Joker. Number 2, Deadpool 2. Number 3, Deadpool. Number 4, Matrix Reloaded.
Sounds about right.
Wait.
That does sound about right.
Wait a minute. My numbers might be wrong.
We had a question a while back on our trivia team. Which one made more, Deadpool 1 or Deadpool 2? And we went back and forth and said 1.
Did you get it right?
No. No. We missed it, and I've never forgotten which one made more sense. Because I'm telling you the story, so.
Hangover 2 is in there somewhere? I recently watched The Hangover 2, and it was awful.
The second
Within
one?
the last week, yeah. I watched all the Hangover movies last week because they got put on HBO Max.
Was it a rough week, Adam? What
Yeah, it was. It was a rough week.
Yeah, I've seen the first one, and that was a trivia question that I had a long time ago at the trivia place me and Kyle go to. Was, can you name, besides the people in the room, can you name the 3 other living creatures that they find in their hotel room when they wake up in Hangover Part 1? There's like 3 other things running around, and that was the trivia. It was 4 or something like that, and that was the halftime questions. You got to get as many as you can.
Wasn't it like a
Tiger, chicken, baby, and there was something else. There was a 4th.
What's the last one? Yeah, baby was the one most people miss because they forget that it's in the closet.
Yeah, it's in the closet. Well, I mean, Alan doesn't count.
No.
I give up. What's the 4th one? Do you know?
I believe it's a chicken.
I said chicken.
Or a monkey. One of the two. Or you said chicken? I think it's monkey.
Yeah, I thought it was a monkey.
Second one for sure.
Yeah, it's like a little capuchin monkey or something like that. Like the one in not National Treasure. In
Night at the Museum.
Night at the Museum or
Indiana
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jones?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay.
Is there a monkey in Indiana Jones?
I think so. In the
Yeah, it's in the second one, right?
In the first one.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah,
the
Bad
stone
Dates. Bad Dates.
Yeah,
He's the monkey. Bad Dates. Yeah.
Bad Dates. Yeah. Okay.
He also tells the guys where what's her name is hiding in the barrel in the basket. Remember, he hides in all the baskets. The monkey's like screaming, pointing down at the baskets, and like, oh.
Yeah.
That was an evil monkey. That was like,
Yeah.
working for the enemy, man. That's, yeah.
Good
But
riddance. He deserved the poison dates.
yeah, I have not seen Hangover Part 2, 3, anything like that. I have no.
Have you seen
I don't know if I have any.
first one?
2
Yeah,
wasn't great. 3 was right.
Only seen the first one too.
I got the question right at trivia, but I have not seen the sequels at all.
I've barely seen the first, and I actually want to go back and watch it.
It's all right. It's
good.
Speaking of old 2000s R-rated bad comedies, did you guys see that Jackass 4 got announced?
Yes, I'm so excited. Oh,
Jackass Forever is
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he's still kicking.
Dude, it's
This is
crazy,
Probably
man.
the last one, I guess.
Oh no.
Probably, yeah. It's Steve-O's in it, and the Johnny Knoxville. He's like 50 now. He's like got gray hair, but they're still doing crazy stuff, man.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
They did
I'm watching it.
They did a Shark Week thing, and one of their new guys got bitten by a shark.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did he live?
Nice.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but he still got bitten by a shark. That's no joke.
That's a story
Yeah.
to tell. That's
Yeah.
That's intense.
Has anybody ever died on Jackass? I feel like not, right?
No, there's been a few broken necks though. I can find that clip. I bet. Give me a few minutes.
Yeah, I remember. I think I've seen the second one or the third one ever, but it was the one where the guy it's a wire strung over a pond, and he's in his underwear, and you don't know what's going on, and they put like chicken hanging out the back of his underwear, and you're like, what are they trying to do? What's happening? And he starts like monkeying across it, and the whole pond everywhere is full of crocodiles, the entire thing. And like he's like, you're like, there's no way, right? And he starts going across, and literally they're jumping up, they're trying to get it, and everything. It's intense, man. Like,
Yeah.
real crocodiles.
What's the second one? Yeah. I
Yeah.
just sent y'all the video of the dude breaking his neck.
Oh, I don't know if I want to watch this.
Well, he doesn't come up looking like this. He just
I
he hits the back.
I
That's
googled
so-
it. Nobody has died on. Oh.
Not on the set, but afterwards for sure.
Yeah, no one's died on set. So no one's died during the filming of Jackass. And man, I just watched that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He eats it. He still kicks. He still kicks, which is nice to see. It was probably just a spinal fracture, not like an actual break. But
Yeah.
That's
well,
crazy.
technically the same thing, but colloquially they're different.
Bam Margera is not going to be in it.
Really?
He actually just filed lawsuit against him. Yeah.
Why?
He's a little messed up right now. I think with alcohol and drugs. So
Gotcha.
he's not taking steps to get better, and the Jackass guys want him to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So they made him sign something without his lawyer present. Now he's saying that they pressured him into it, but I don't.
I mean, no, good for them, man. I mean, I know obviously Steve-O's been sober for a while now. I think he's like 10, 15 years sober, something like that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
he was sober during the last movie in 2010.
really
Mm-hmm.
okay. See, that's,
Yeah, he went up in that porta potty full of poop.
I was gonna say the porta potty
Yeah.
launch one. Yeah.
Sober. He did that
Sober, dude.
Dude, I need to watch these, and I don't think I've seen a single Jackass movie.
Dude, Kyle, they're
I haven't either.
out of control. They're just,
Yeah, but I have a reputation to uphold.
What's the reputation?
I'm a movie guy, man.
I no, that wasn't saying you don't need to watch them. I'm saying you have to watch them.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. I said I have a reputation to uphold. I gotta know all my movies.
let's see, what's it at? Dude, first one's got a 6.6. Like, you gotta watch it.
All right.
And then there's the behind the scenes one in between each movies you got to watch too.
Yeah. Did you guys actually see? There was the guy from what's he in? Some comedian guy died recently. He was on an old YouTube channel.
Oh, Trevor Moore. Yeah.
Trevor Moore. Yeah,
Yeah.
he passed
Whitest
away.
kids you know. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I
you
posted that in the Nut Shack.
You posted it. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. I didn't see what he passed away from, but like it was just I heard it was unexpected or something like that. Like it just. I don't
Yeah,
know.
nobody said yet, to my knowledge.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was just scrolling through Reddit. Shows up, Trevor Moore's dead. My first thought was,
That's crazy.
who is that and why does he look familiar?
Yeah.
It took me a few minutes to figure it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's poor dude. That sucks.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know if you guys know who John Meadows is, but he also passed away like super recently too.
Nope. John.
Who's that?
John Meadows, super old school bodybuilder, weightlifter, like inspirational for the generation that he grew up with. Just something tangential.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
a
wow,
scary
yeah, died at
man.
49. That's
Yep.
crazy. Pro bodybuilder.
Mhm.
World famous bodybuilder dead unexpectedly at 49.
You might recognize his face if you Google him, because he's actually got a pretty recognizable face. Because I think he was like well engrossed in the media in like the 2000s.
Dude,
But
this guy, man. All bodybuilders, I swear, all bodybuilders look like you just copy and pasted like a face onto a random body. Like it's just so crazy. That doesn't look real.
This picture of him clenching his ass is really making me.
That's what I was saying. That's the one I'm looking at. I can't stop. It's like the sun. You just can't stop looking.
I know. Oh wow.
It's wild. Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend that was a friend from high school. Actually, became a bodybuilder.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Are you
commitment.
talking about Jason Cathera?
Not Nolan Richie, man.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. He like he showed me some pictures. He's got the full tan. He's got everything. Like he
Wow.
did it all. He was telling me about it. He's like it's brutal. Like it's awful. You don't want to do it. Like it's one of the worst whatever sports or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a sport because it's
I think
lifting.
both of Ivy's parents did that too. I'm pretty sure they both did that.
Yeah, I heard it's a lot of calorie counting. Essentially.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, just over and
I
over
can
again.
do that. Just give me my Whataburger. I'm happy.
Dude, all right.
That's what I'm talking about.
I really want some Whataburger right now.
Mm.
I'm next Ivy and see if she's willing to go get some.
What's your go-to? I gotta know.
Triple meat Whataburger with a Powerade or a Sprite that I put booze in, and then side of gravy.
Ooh.
Nice.
Dude, okay.
That's my I haven't eaten yet today meal.
The Powerade at Whataburger tastes better. Am I right or
does.
am I wrong? I'm
Oh,
telling
you're
you,
right.
it's better.
You're
It's like
absolutely right.
McDonald's spicy Sprite, all that same thing, same concept, but Whataburger Powerade is on a different level.
It really is, and I think the
Henry, don't give me that look.
you know,
I'm telling you.
chicken man.
I'm telling
Don't
you,
dare
you
judge.
normal Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich eater.
How dare you judge us?
Listen here.
They're the other way. They're the other way. I think they're the other way for you.
Am I this way? Oh, am I this
yeah.
way?
Yep.
You're actually.
Oh, this. Well, now I'm blurry now.
There you go.
There we go. Ah!
Yeah, there you go.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. I respect
That's-
the triple though. That's a big meal.
So
that
me
is
and Kyle have a bet. I'm gonna line up. He said that he could accurately name the Dr. Pepper from several different fast food Dr. Peppers lined up for him with everything kind of taken out. So he thought he could, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Whataburger. He could tell the Dr. Peppers from each one. I'm like, there's no way.
What was the top tier one? I forgot what it was.
Taco Bell, I think, wasn't it?
Taco Bell is the best Dr. Pepper. I don't know.
Had the most syrup, he said.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
The Baja
You can do
Yeah.
it. I
The
believe in
only,
you.
Speaking of
the
food, I'm
only,
getting hungry.
the only soft drink that I'll ever grab from anywhere, honestly, at this point, because I just drink water, is Baja Blast, and it's not because I like Baja Blast. It's because every time I taste it, I'm reminded of how much I hate it. I get it just so I can
It's worth
remember
the
how much
money?
I hate it. All right.
So is this just like a one sip thing, or do you finish the whole drink every time? Or are you just like in
Do you
pain?
Yeah.
It's a shame drink.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'll drink the whole thing. I'll get like a small. I'll drink the whole thing, and I'm just like, all right, I'm good for like the next 5 months.
Respect.
I've reminded
All right,
myself
guys.
we're good.
Where do they sell Baja Blast? What is Baja Blast?
It's Blue Powerade and Mountain Dew.
Yep.
Oh.
Literally just
Yeah.
all it is.
So if we get Taco Bell, Mountain Dew, and Whataburger Powerade, just put those together. It'll be the best.
Okay. Okay.
Make one hell of a Baja Blast.
Dude, that sounds really good. Yeah, Taco Bell came back on the menu recently for me just because they added this spicy Doritos Locos Taco back on the thing. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's back.
Nice.
And I don't know why it went away because it's the best thing they have besides like quesadillas and
I love
crunch wraps.
Doritos so much.
Yeah.
Doritos,
Dude,
yep.
they're so good. The cheese, man. It's like
Yeah.
oh,
I love how they like quesadillas are mobile only, and then if you go to the Taco Bell drive-thru, it's like, can I get a quesadilla? It's like, yeah, what do you want on it? 'Cause
right? Yeah.
the employees don't care. They're just like, it's just the job, whatever.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, they had that. It's like that weird zest. It's not Cheese Whiz. It's like this weird, like zesty. We're back on cheese. It's like this weird, like zesty
We've come
cheese.
full circle.
We come full circle back to cheese, man. Yeah. It's like it's the same stuff they put in if you've had the Sonic Ultimate Breakfast Burrito. You know what I'm talking about? Have any of you guys had it?
Yeah. I know what
Man.
you're talking about.
They got this zesty cheese. I keep saying, I don't know. I just know the way to describe
Zesty cheese.
it. Zesty cheese.
That's what you're calling it, huh?
Yes.
So
It's
you're rolling with it.
It's stuff that's not in the 5 million pounds of supply. It's like exclusive to Taco Bell. and
1.4
Sonic.
billion.
Sorry, 1.4 billion pounds of cheese stored away. I just want to know where the cheese vault is, dude. I want to see the cheese vault.
I want to know how they keep that much. Like,
Where
how
is
does it keep?
Where is the cheese vault?
Let me try to answer this
It's
question.
in Wisconsin.
Good
The whole
answer.
state is built on cheese. It's underneath the ground.
The state
It
is cheese.
The state is a big block of cheese.
Listen,
Sounds like a Missouri caves. That's what this article
Them
says.
boys-
Missouri caves?
excuse me, what?
I've been in Missouri caves. Are you telling me I'm going to eat in the cave?
Springfield, Missouri.
Springfield, Missouri?
Yeah.
Kyle, we drove over top the cheese vault for years and had no idea. It was at our feet.
The government's secret hidden cheese vault.
We found it, boys.
We found
We're
it.
Area 51. Let's go get the cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
if I
can
got
we
in
raid
there,
the-
I'd be
can we
like,
raid the cheese vault.
I'd be like Squidward when he gets in the patty vault. That'd be me in the cheese vault. I
Yeah.
just eat so much and then instantly regret it.
And you blow up.
And then you know, yeah.
And then you'll blow up.
All right, guys. Hey, to the dynamic duo, thank you so much for joining us yet again for an awesome episode. Don't forget to check
It's
out.
fun.
By the way, I'm wrapping this up, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Did we have anything real quick we want to
I
plug?
want to talk about cheese again, man.
We'll have you on. We'll have a
Let's
cheese
talk
cast.
about cheese some more.
Dedicated cheese episode.
We'll have. Exactly. We'll get a cheese episode going.
There we go. All right. Sounds good.
So, real quick, go follow and pay attention to Mr. H Music on Twitch, on YouTube as well, right, Kyle?
YouTube as well, more Twitch, right now. I have been inactive for the last couple weeks, mainly due to this, getting married, it's a big deal.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bombs in the chat. Let's go.
Into the married life, very nice. So I'll be back streaming soon. Be switching up the schedule, but I'm excited to get back into it very soon.
Absolutely. Go check him out, man. Kyle, you're an incredibly talented individual
Thank
with
you.
a great personality and a beautiful face, and we love you very
Oh,
much.
thank you guys.
You're welcome.
It's a lot of fun being on here talking to you guys. Just talk about nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glad
Done.
to have you.
Show about nothing. It's like Seinfeld, but in podcast form. So it's
Right, exactly.
Great. It's great. Yeah.
Seth, anything you want to put out there?
Follow Mr. H Music. I don't know, man. Yeah. Yeah. I'll shout him out. Yeah. That's about it.
All right, guys. Well,
Thanks.
we will see everybody else next week around 6 o'clock, more than likely. Check out our social medias or Discord for announcements. We'll be back, I think, playing games after this, possibly. Right, Henry?
Yep.
We're gonna try to get some people together.
Yep. We'll see if we can get what we can get rounded up.
Okay. Well, regardless, whether you're coming back later tonight or you'll be back next week, we will see you guys in the next one. And thank you again to the Dynamic Duo. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.